So I'm pretty sure that you know that there's a debate going on across the internet about how strong a gorilla is, more specifically a silverback gorilla. This of course led people to picture hypothetical battles between a silverback gorilla and apex predators like bears, lions, tigers, and even crocodiles. And even I personally went on to make a short on that topic, to which some people agreed with it. But of course, you always can have those people who share different opinions, which is completely fine. It is okay to have a different opinion, but today I'm here to end this debate once and for all. Now before we jump straight to the battle, let's just leave a few basic points clear, and that is looking at the physical build of each of the four animals involved. Now silverback gorillas are the largest known gorilla species with a very tough skin. In fact, if you were to punch it, you would actually break your hand. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you would actually get hurt. Male silverbacks can weigh from 220 to 430 pounds, and they're pretty territorial, so they don't want to f with anybody because they know what's going to happen next. Male lions, on the other hand, are also pretty territorial, and I don't think I need to say that. And they can weigh from 330 to 440 pounds. That's a little larger than an average male silverback. And we're taking African lions for this matter. Male Bengal tigers can weigh from 368 to 515 pounds, and since they're solitary, they kinda don't have that territorial spirit as much as lions and gorillas. Now male grizzlies can weigh from 287 to 882 pounds. Now that is a lot, but still puny, because wait until you hear about the saltwater crocs. Now male grizzlies are known to be pretty aggressive towards their foes or victims. Now you don't want to be their victims. Saltwater crocs are pretty much a silent killing class that just destroy everything in silence, and it's a huge shame that I had to bring saltwater crocs into this because of people who just watch a lot of King Kong. I'm sorry, I couldn't find any better way to address this. Now saltwater crocs can weigh between 440, which is already above any gorilla, all the way up to 2,425 pounds. Okay, now that's a little scary. It is a fact that saltwater crocs have the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, and that's among extant animals. And depending on the source you'll find, you'll get numbers that range between 3,700 all the way up to 5,000 pounds per square inch. And that is a very large number.
I mean, listen to this for yourselves. Even the crowd was terrified.
But some people say that orcas arguably have the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, coming in with 19,000 pounds per square inch, but that is not actually factually proven. Interestingly enough, silverbacks have the second strongest bite force on this list, coming in with 1,300 pounds per square inch, which is a large number, and to put that into perspective, that is strong enough to crush a baseball. I mean, a grizzly bear's bite, which is weaker, can already crush a baseball. Now imagine what a gorilla could do. Now lions and tigers are pretty close, with the tiger's bite being slightly stronger than that of a lion's, with their range being between 650 all the way to 1,050 pounds per square inch. Now as far as weapon go, saltwater crocs have the ultimate weapon, the mouth. I say ultimate because once they latch onto their victim, it's pretty much over. The chances you'll escape are 0.0001%. And combined with their massive bodies, you're dead meat. And the same I would say about grizzly bears, which besides having a massive body, they got a very powerful jaw and neck, which is designed to fight like a dog, tear flesh apart. And those giant paws can actually break a person's neck, along with those long claws. The grizzly bear is an ultimate killing machine. Lions and tigers are big cats with very powerful muscles and claws and jaws. And cats have a very unique killing strategy. They lock their jaws onto their prey until it blacks out. And compared to apes, they're pretty agile. Now gorillas have a jaw and fist advantage, and despite having one of the strongest bite forces on the list, their jaws were not designed for killing. Instead, they were designed for crushing hard things like nuts. And for that very reason, they cannot lock onto their victim. Now let's go to the actual problem. How strong is a gorilla compared to these apex predators? Fans claim that gorillas can beat these apex predators because they can bench press so and so. Some of them even claim that it's a fact that they can actually bench press nearly 5,000 pounds. Like, do you understand what 5,000 pounds is? That is almost 3 tons. The thing is, there's no factual proof as to how much a gorilla can actually lift. These are just made up stories that are told from one person to another. There's no actual truth in that. Even the Guinness World Record states that the most weight a gorilla is on record lifting is 1,800 pounds. And it even goes on to say, some hypotheses have suggested that gorillas can lift up to 10 times their own body weight. Hypothesis, not actual studies, not factual proof, speculations. You should understand what that means. And it's funny because we've never even seen, not even Zeus or even the wild, gorillas lifting anything that heavy. I looked up for articles on how much a gorilla can lift, and guess how many I found? None, not even one, because it's not like you're gonna give a boulder to a gorilla and tell it to lift it. You can't do that. And even if a gorilla can actually lift that much, it's not like it's gonna lift a grizzly bear and start tossing it around. And especially consider that the bear would actually fight back. It's not just gonna sit there and watch itself get tossed around or beaten up.
Because that's what I feel they think would happen. Unfortunately, the analysis is one-sided. But no, it's gonna fight back.
And so I ask you guys, if a gorilla is gonna keep tossing around the bear, how long is it gonna take until it gets severely injured before it kills the gorilla? How long?
A bear is not dying for being tossed a meter or 2 meters away, unless you're suggesting that a gorilla can toss a grizzly bear a mile across.
Some people even say a gorilla's punch can actually kill a bear. Like, seriously? There are literally videos on YouTube where bears are shown to tank bullets. Bullets, not fists. And now you're gonna tell me that a gorilla fist is gonna kill a bear? Just one punch? What is it? One punch gorilla? Have you guys seen a fight between a lion and a tiger? Or even grizzly bears fighting each other? Is this what you think a gorilla can actually win? Like, can you even see how big they are, how heavy they are, like the clash between them?
Is this what you think is a risk a gorilla would consider worth taking?
Now, another aspect the gorilla fans should bear in mind is that unlike other predators, gorillas don't have low skin, which makes them easily vulnerable to injuries because it's just easy to cut through. Now, I did also mention in my short that even a pride of lion sweats against a single croc. Just one. Now you guys tell me, how is a single gorilla taking down this beast? How? How is that even happening? Because like you're basically implying that a single gorilla can actually take down a pride of lion. How is that even possible? Listen, even if a gorilla can actually lift as much as you guys claim, which we've never actually seen it, strength is not the deciding factor. Because even the predators on the list kill and drag prey that are actually over 2,000 pounds on a regular basis. So what do you actually mean by gorilla can actually win because it can bench press so and so? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not trying to come out as a rude person. I'm just trying to make you guys use real facts and be more reasonable rather than just making up speculations that have no proof at all. We've never seen gorillas do what people claim they did or they do, but we've seen all of these other predators do what we actually claim that they do. We see them on a regular basis on TV. Every single time you go on TV, you go on National Geographic, you see them do what we're actually saying. But like gorillas never do what people claim. We've never actually seen it. Not even scientists have studied these. None. There's no actual studies. I spent days, weeks searching for this and I never actually found it. And I thought that I was the one who was missing something, but no, there was actually no study on this. And even if they can actually lift that much, for how long can they keep it up without dropping them? You guys never ask yourself those questions.
If somebody can come with an actual proof, whether it's in the form of a video or papers, I'd be glad to change my mind. Gorillas can be overrated at times. In fact, they're one of the most overrated animals you can think of. Now that's a fact.
So this is the end of the video. I haven't been posting for more than a week now. Well, it's just that I've been going through a bit of a hard time lately. And for the past 2 weeks, I kind of lost a very close cousin, which I consider brother. And recently, I just lost a very close friend who was a victim of a car accident. And that is just too much for me to take. But anyhow, I'll just keep uploading. I'll try to upload as much as I can. And I guess that's it. So cheers.